India still have wickets in hand, 8 wickets left, 2 set batters out there. They just feel they have to up the tempo now. Run rate around 4 at the moment. Goes over the top, and that's a good strike. Intentions are clear. That positive intent we were mentioning about, exactly what she was doing, and that's put away in style.
Yeah, this is good to see. Acceleration from Raut. Taking advantage of the fact that mid-off is in the circle. There aren't a lot of fielders on the boundary in front of the wicket for the fast bowlers. Getting the length, getting the elevation, that's a lovely shape.
Nicely played as well, rolling her wrist on that occasion, playing in the gap, couple of more runs. Just mentioned they have to up the tempo. Exactly what she is doing now, Punam Raut. Probably she's heard us.
That's good game awareness. Played a lot of matches, Punam Raut, but good comeback from Cup as well. Nice to see the short ball used.
Early part, I think, with the new ball, she just struggled with the line. She was getting that curve going. When Smriti Mandhana was there at the crease, just struggled. And probably that happens with the left and right combination as well, up the order. Raised the leg some height as well was a factor. That's the end of the over. 141 for 2. And it's also time for a hydration break.
I love India. Be it cricket या tea. दोनों की शुरुआत हमसे हुई थी.
आपने शुरुआत की और तड़का हमने लगा. अब वो शर्ट उड़ाना या छक्के छुड़ाना याद है? 40 स्मिथ भाई ने पीवारो.
This tea is spicy.
तीखे की आदत अपना लो. ये T20 आ रहा ना, कोहली भी आ रहा है मसाला मार के.
इंडिया तैयार है. देखिए पेटीएम इंडिया वर्सेस इंग्लैंड सेकंड T20 आज शाम 5:30 बजे.
This broadcast is co-presented by Oppo, Kama Pasand, Anoka Svad, Dream 11, make your team now. Byju's, keep learning, and Maruti Suzuki in association with Speed Save Bardo with V. CS Secure Drive, it helps. Zomato and NetBest.com, India ki apni pharmacy.
If football is the pulse of Kerala, then Malayalam is its heartbeat. Star Sports presents the Premier League, now with Malayalam commentary. Experience the drama, the passion and the excitement of the Premier League with a Malayalam flavor, live on Star Sports 3 and Disney Plus Hotstar VIP.
The Premier League coverage on Star Sports Select in association with Oppo Reno 5 Pro 5G.
Women in blue are ready to get back on the field, to take on the mighty Proteas women. And India is ready for this battle. Watch PTM India versus South Africa Women's ODI series from 7th to 17th March at 9 AM, live on the Star Sports Network.
The fourth ODI, India lose the toss and batting first. Priya Unia getting an opportunity out for 32. Mandhana 10 of 16 couldn't do much, but this partnership has been wonderful. Lost those 2 wickets early on. The Mandhana excellent piece of fielding, catching there by Lee. The ball was travelling, good line as well. Going for the expansive shot on the offside, getting the edge, an excellent take as well. Then it was Priya Punia who was shaping up well, going for the sweep shot, top edging. Haka making no mistake. That was another good fielding effort by South Africa. Top edge, it was well set, to be very disappointed. Priya Punia timing that jump to a perfection. Shangase getting that important wicket. The set batter. Ismail getting 1 for 20 in a 6 overs. 1 for 41 in a 10 overs for Shangase. Bowled that long spell. Just 2 successful bowlers for South Africa. 6 bowlers employed. A lot of Wolford, the skipper. Surprisingly, Walsh is getting 1 over. She was good in that, just conceding 2 runs. Another good option for the South Africa captain. People who have come in on this Super Sunday, enjoying themselves, having a great time as well. Why we say Super Sunday? Because a lot of cricket. T20 as well in the evening. India versus England at Ahmedabad, that wonderful venue. Amazing stadium. And also Vijay Hazare Trophy final in progress at the Arun Jaitley Stadium in Delhi. Uttar Pradesh versus Mumbai. Ismail, of course, bowling a 7th over now.
Just look at that 5th bowler. Shangase, 10 overs, 41 runs, 1 wicket. Oh, lovely delivery. And that's significant because in the last game where South Africa were really struggling to get overs bowled from that 5th bowler between Shangase and Bosch. They went for 53 in their 10 overs. But here they've got their 5th bowler done and dusted for the cost of just 41 runs. Now you can close out the innings with some of the best bowlers that you have in the attack. The last 14 overs, Ismail and Kap have 8 overs to bowl. Last 16 in fact.
I've been very impressed with Laura Wolford's captaincy because just the way she's rotated her bowlers. Ismail now coming back, looking for that wicket. She's the main strike bowler for them, the leading seamer for them. She's picked up wickets in this series. She's bowled really well. She's captaining for the very second time, Laura Wolford. South Africa. Sunilus once again not playing today, missing this game as well. So she's done really well. One of the best fielders they have. Normally she fields in that point region. Of course, at the moment she's been really proactive as a captain. So involved full field settings as well, employed by her.
Yeah, she's still attacking. When Ismail's at the bowling crease, there is a gully. Even though the batter's set on a 50+ score, she knows this is the best chance of making an impact in the game.
She knows that, especially Poonam Ross, she likes to play in that direction, just opens the bat face. That's the reason Listen Lee in the gully region. Good over so far for South Africa. Mixing up pace, nicely played in the gap. A vacant space is on the onside. He'll come back for the second. 3 runs from the over. 35 gone, 144 for 2. This erring in a line, this time down the pad line. Is helping it up on its way on the onside. Good timing. Exquisite timing on that occasion. Good head position as well. Captain Ismail bowls a lot with that cross seam as well. Saw that earlier, even with the new ball. There's a signal for the batting power play. Ulhas Gandhe, the umpire. The main seamers for South African operation. Marizan Cap from the other end. He's got 4 left.
And this is such a tricky phase, the batting power play. Still something we have in women's ODIs. Only 3 fielders allowed outside the circle. You have a deep cover in place as well as third man and fine leg. An opportunity to just put some pressure on that infield in front of the wicket.
Pulls it. And in the gap. No field in that direction. That's going to be a 4. Quality shot. Swiveling across. Nicely done there by Poonam Raut. Getting a 7-4 in style.
Tall, and she stands on the crease, so even slightly short is enough for her to pull, and she used that fact to her advantage. This is exactly what I was talking about. It can be a tricky phase. You feel like you have to attack because it is a power play. That sometimes costs you wickets. Now this is good, positive cricket from Raut. The strike rate is up close to 80 now. Excellent batting.
Yeah, 64 unbeaten of 81 deliveries. Saw that in the last game as well. The strike rate after 50 gets up. Now 79, 7 fours. He's batted really well. More protection now on the on side. 4 fielders on the on. Fielder at square leg as well, besides the umpire. That 2 runs, the 150 up as well for India. It's been good batting, good partnership. The first 50, 76 deliveries took its time. The second one, the slowest, 87. And now the quickest one, 56 deliveries for the third 50.
Good fitness as well. Good speed between the wickets. Into the 36th over of the innings. Down to fine leg this time. She's going to get another boundary. Misdirected the short one from Marizan Cup, and all Raut had to do was give it direction. This is lovely batting. This is a big over for India.
And she's waiting for that short delivery. Not great bowling. Just playing it very fine on that occasion. And that was really good batting. Good over as well. 11 runs already for the 5 deliveries.
And that's prompted a change in the field. The deep cover has come in. There's going to be an extra fielder at deep square leg. Deep mid-wicket almost. No, hang on. Long on it is.
He's been trying too many things, Marizan Cap. Experimenting too much this time. A touch shot. Good effort really. Recently, she's been outstanding on the field as well.
Partnership close to 100. Willies saved 4 there. No one back on the point boundary. Excellent from India. They've picked up the scoring rate in the last few overs, going along at 4.3.
The over rate has been really good from South Africa. Not to forget, they have some seamers in the ranks. 16 has been the over rate. The run rate over 4 is increasing for India. Good signs. Harmanpreet is Kaur. He was good in our opening over. Ball just conceding 2 runs. Back into the attack. Goes for the big one. Safely. Intentionally played in that direction by the skipper, Mithali Raj. You know, she's got to move on now.
That's a very interesting bowling move. Bosch is coming to the attack. Mithali Raj immediately has shown that she's planning to go after her. Also tells you that Ulfart, the Proteas captain, thinks that Tumisekune isn't having a great day. Straight this time, and this time she nails it. 100 partnership between these two. What a way to bring it up. Probably one bounce, but what a shot from Mithali Raj.
That's a lovely strike. The mid-on fielder was there inside the circle. That's going to be a 4. The Empire's just checking at the moment. Just dropping short marginally. But what a partnership. 100 runs, 128 deliveries. It's laid the platform for India. The intent is clear here from Mithali. This time the timing was too good. A bit uppish. This was the 4 2 balls ago. Excellent shot. Knew exactly what she was doing. Good timing as well. Getting the elevation. Going over the top. What a strike there.
And this is very good tactically from India. They've approached the batting power play with a set partnership, and they've shown the clear intent to make use of that partnership. Now mid-off has dropped back. Remember, only 3 fielders allowed outside. No boundary rider on the leg side. Immediately Mithali tries to take advantage and is dropped. She moved across, tried to convert the ball onto the leg side. A Shangase there has given a life to the Indian captain.
Got her hands to it. Shangase not able to latch on. Dear oh dear, that should have been taken at this level. Live there for Mithali Raj, getting a single as well. This has been a good over. The last couple of overs, the run rate just going up. The good thing for India is doing the batting power play, Snail. You have 2 set batters. That makes a difference. The eyes are in. They find those gaps, those boundaries as well. Churning the strike. Another single. So 9 runs from this over. 37 overs gone. 164 for 2.
अहमदाबाद कर रहा है T20 की तैयारी. कौन पड़ेगा किस पर भारी? इंडिया तैयार है अगले चैलेंज के लिए. देखिए पेटीएम इंडिया वर्सेस इंग्लैंड T20 सीरीज.
This broadcast is co-presented by Byju's Keep Learning, Dream 11 Make Your Team Now, Kama Pasand, Anoka Svad, Maruti Suzuki, and Oppo. In association with payments on Amazon.in, Ultratech, India's #1 cement, PolicyBazaar.com, NetMeds.com, India Ki Apni Pharmacy, and Havells, making a difference.
For her, Punam, she's once again batted well, 71 unbeaten, along with the skipper Mithali Raj, 45 or 70 deliveries. This partnership has been really good for India, 103 so far. Last 4 overs yielding 30 runs for India. The good signs. And with Sekukune now, he's been expensive. Goes for the big one. And this time, a neat catch there by Shabnam Ismail. A good one as well. Never easy. First delivery, she strikes here. And that's a big wicket of the Indian skipper.
How do you keep her out of the game? Shabnam Ismail making no mistake, with a lack of pace here. Probably undoing Mithali Raj. The intent was right. It was a good option, going with the angle, with the swing. Mid-on was in the circle, just didn't get the middle of the bat. A big wicket for India. Relief for South Africa.
It's been a really fine innings by the Indian skipper Mithali Raj, out for 45. India 164 for 3 now.
Vice captain replaces captain. Harmanpreet Kaur comes to the crease. At a stage which probably is tailor-made for the kind of batter she is. You have to look beyond the numbers a little bit when Harmanpreet is batting in this phase of the game.
And she's here because of this. Didn't get the elevation, going for the big one on the onside. Didn't get the distance as well, but a very good catch by Shabnam Ismail. Safe pair of hands, safe as a house on that occasion. Sekha Kone, she's come back strongly. Conceded 15 runs in her opening over. That's played well. And that's going to be a 4. What a start here. Starting with a flourish, with a boundary. Excellent strike. Good timing.
New batter, old intensity. No let up for South Africa. Just a hint of width, and Harmanpreet Kaur has just shown sublime timing all series. We are getting to see more of it here.
Nicely clipped, playing it fine. It's a good platform laid by Mithali and Raut. That 100 partnership was really important for India. They're all waiting to see her batting abilities, those big shots. He's a fine batter. We all know that. Good striker as well. Harmanpreet Kaur.
Such a busy over, and we've only seen 3 balls. Feels like there's so much happening over the last couple of overs. India being very proactive in the batting power play.
It is sensible from Punam Raut, rotating the strike. She's set. Even after the departure of Mithali, runs are coming for India. They need to get something in the region of 250, 250 plus. Just seeing the surface here, which gets much more conducive for batting in the second half with the sun beating down.
Oh, flowing drive, she's found 4. Long off was back, deep cover was back, but no one was catching that. Harmanpreet Kaur has just stamped her class all over this game. And she's only been here for 3 balls.
That is class. That is majestic. Just easing it on the offside. What a shot. So elegant. And there she goes. Racing towards the fence. That's quality for you. Great position as well. Big stride forward. She's just come in. She's timing beautifully. 10 runs in that over. A wicket as well. India 174 for 3. It's a healthy batting card for India. Priya Punia getting an opportunity today, 32. Punam Raut, she's batted really well, 72 of 86. Mithali out for 45. It's been good batting so far. 12 overs left from here on. Punam Raut will be on strike, and joining me in the comm box is Amol Mazumdar. Welcome to you.
Thank you, Ajay. What a performance this has been from Punam Raut. Got 77 in the previous game, now batting on 72 of 86. Magnificent performance. The way she has gone about doing a business is just very good to see.
The chasing has been the preferred option for the teams here. Even today, the South Africa skipper win the toss and chasing in this game as well. The 4th ODI and winning percentage in ODI since 2018. You see teams batting second. India 76.9%. South Africa as well 70.6%. They have preferred batting second, chasing. That has been happening since the first ODI in this series.
You don't have the luxury of this game. Percentage can be high, but you just have to adapt to different situations, different game plans.
You're right, absolutely. It's something like toss is it not in your hands. But India, of course, going with that additional spinner today.
Just get a feeling that's been the mantra of success for India. And it's not just the trend in this series that we're seeing, it's just a overall, probably the consensus of all the team members that they're comfortable chasing. They're comfortable when they have a score in front of them. But that's for the stats guys to think about, that's for the commentators to talk about, not for the players. All they need to do is just focus on the game ahead. At the moment, they're cruising along 178 for 3 into the 39th over. Poonam Raut has been fantastic. If it was Lee for South Africa, it has been Poonam Raut in this series for India. 62 not out, then 77, followed it up with 74 not out. Now she's got an opportunity to get 100 here, and a big one. Another 11 overs left. She moves up to 75, 25 short of that coveted 3-figure mark. It's 179 for 3.
अहमदाबाद कर रहा है T20 की तैयारी। कौन पड़ेगा किस पर भारी? इंडिया तैयार है अगले चैलेंज के लिए। देखिए पेटीएम इंडिया वर्सेस इंग्लैंड T20 सीरीज।
This broadcast is co-presented by Oppo, Kama Pasand, Anoka Svad, Dream 11, make your team now. Byju's, keep learning. And Maruti Suzuki, in association with Speed Save Bardo with V. CS Secure Drive, it helps. Zomato and netbest.com, India ki apni pharmacy.
Deepti Sharma, she's padded up, going at 4.59 at the moment, India. Surely they need something in the region of 250, 250 plus. Would be looking at 6 runs or even more from here on per over.
Single for Poonam Raut. Harmanpreet Kaur batting on 11, now on strike. In the previous over of Sekukuna, she hit a glorious cover drive. If any youngster watching, take a look at where she meets the ball. Absolutely under her eyes. Nice high backlift. The downswing absolutely brilliant. And the top hand or the top elbow doing the rest. Magnificent example of how a cover drive needs to be played. Any youngster watching, make notes of that.
And she's such a busy batter. Since the time she's come in, she's timed so well, 12 of 7. That's the reason honestly I feel she should be batting at number 4. This is a quality that she's got, she possesses. The more time you give to your best batter, the one who can get after the bowling, get quick runs. Such a fine play. You see that average as well versus South Africa. Almost 46, 150. Strike rate 72.
That's better from Poonam Raut. Yes, you've got somebody like Harmanpreet Kaur to take the pressure off scoring. If you talk from Poonam Raut's perspective, but she needs to continue in the good form that she's shown throughout the day. She's been proactive, she's been hitting the ball down the ground pretty nicely. Keep going, keep the momentum up. Hits it hard, hits it over the top. Terrific shot by Harmanpreet Kaur. Just get a feeling that this is going to be her day. Harmanpreet Kaur, she's turning it on over here. Her third boundary.
That was in the slot for her, and she's come in with a very clear mindset. She's going to go after the bowling, and that's exactly what she's doing at the moment. Playing in the gap, uppish, but more importantly in the gap. 22nd for India. Strike rate 200. That's really good to see as far as India are concerned. Another 4, and that as well. She's not stopping here, milking the bowling around. 40 overs gone, 190 for 3.
This is good stuff from India. The crowd's enjoying it. Third man was brought in the circle, and Harmanpreet Kaur just bisect those two fielders. Terrific batting, good awareness from Harmanpreet. She quickly moves up to 20. Power play 1 to 10 overs, 42 runs were scored. India lost 1 wicket. And in the second power play that was taken from 36th over till the 40th over, 46 runs were scored, and India lost the wicket of Mithali Raj in that. They're cruising along, 190 for 3. 10 overs still left. One of the crowd favourites, Harmanpreet Kaur, is on the crease. They're enjoying themselves, and why not? It's a Super Sunday today. The women's taking on South Africa here in Lucknow. And not to forget, the treat continues in the evening as well. The Indian men's team taking on England in the T20 International. That's nicely played by Poonam. Raut, cleverly played. She's trying to give the strike back to Harmanpreet Kaur, who's more of an aggressor. She's batting on 20 of just 9. In walks Anjum Chopra in the commentary box.
Yeah, Marazan Cup was expensive in the last over that she bowled. Quickly swapped around, and now ShabnamIsmail has been entrusted the job of getting the big wicket. She got Harmanpreet Kaur in the last game. Again, wide-ish outside the off stump. This is easy pickings for Harmanpreet Kaur, and the manner in which she's started the play, she looks set for a big one here.
Absolutely. Look at that timing. Look at the placement. Brilliant. Opened the face of the bat at the very last minute, using the pace of the ball, passing the point fielder. It's a great feeling as a batter when you place the ball correctly and it goes in the gap for a boundary. Just gives you that confidence. Great to see. Lovely to see after a boundary. She's just picked up a single, gone to the non-striker's end. That tells you that she's in the zone.
And the change of pace from ShabnamIsmail. The only thing that the South African bowlers haven't done well is bowl on the stumps. They've allowed the width to the Indian batters, especially Harmanpreet Kaur. So from the moment she's come in, she's really stepped up on the gas. The scoring rate's picked up. 5 boundaries to Harmanpreet already. And there'll be extras. They had 13 of those wides in the last game, South Africa. Here again, the extras are getting piled up. 10 wides now.
They're feeling the pressure at the moment on the field. South Africa, they've been put under pressure. 200 comes up for India. 201 for 3. So the fourth 50, the quickest of the lot. Just 30 deliveries for the 50 runs added. This is good stuff. Nice to see the innings flourishing. Wants a single, she will get it. 25 to Harmanpreet of just 11 deliveries, 5 hits to the boundaries. Open face of the bat, she's done that twice, and then that lovely cover drive you saw from Sekou Pune. She's been in an aggressive, the last one of the lot was the best. Use the pace, open the face of the bat. She's looking good for many more.
Five boundaries, 4 of those outside the off stump. Driving classily, opening the bat face and a couple of them as well. Backward point. Well, it's going to be this one. Change of pace. Much better. For India, good. Harmanpreet Kaur is going to retain strike. 203 for 3.
India is ready. Watch Paytm India versus South Africa Women's ODI series live on the Star Sports Network.
Premier League now available in Bangla and Malayalam commentary.
The Premier League coverage on Star Sports Select in association with Oppo Reno 5 Pro 5G.
Scoring rate picks up for India. Of course, the 10th over being the best early on. But since then, there were a few small towers getting created for the Indian team. 4.95. The present scoring rate.
These two have added 39 of just 24 deliveries. Well, that's why you see those blocks in cluster towards the end. Last 4-5 overs. Oh, another boundary. She's dealing only in boundaries, Harmanpreet Kaur. She's turned it on over here in the 4th ODI. India moves along to 207 with that shot.
Yeah, she's struggling with her line and length Marizan Cup. You can only have 4 fielders outside the circle in the last 10 overs in the women's one-day international format. And that extra bit of fielder is not there for Marizan Cup. Again, picks up a single after getting a boundary.
What's the currency for Harmanpreet Kaur at the moment? Boundaries. Last 38 deliveries, Anju. They've got 64 runs. That's how dominant they have been. The crowd loves the currency as well, isn't it? They come to see boundaries and sixers being hit by their favorite players. And nice to see youngsters in the crowd. Nothing like watching a live game in the stadium. In the air, falling just short of the cover fielder.
How good it would be, Amol, if you could have more crowd coming in and being a witness to the women's one-day internationals. Of course, all the games being played at this wonderful venue. And just as the game progresses, the matches progress, if you could have more crowds permitted into the stadiums, it'll all go well for a good spectacle. At the moment, only 10% of the capacity of the stadium are permitted to coming in and watching these games.
They're 209 for 3. Still 8 more overs left after this. Surely they can go past that barrier of 250. We've been raving about it in the commentary. And if she stays at the crease, that is Harmanpreet Kaur. Will go well past 210 for 3.
South Africa already ahead 2-1 in the series. Important for India to come back and level the series to remain a competitive one, with the last ODI being played out on the 17th of March.
2-1. Could it be 2-all by the end of the day? Or will it be South Africa take the series? If they win this one, they take the series 3-1. 210 for 3. Now Anna Bosch in the attack. Last 8 overs. 5 in the circle. Fine leg comes in the circle. Now mid-on goes back for Harman. That's a better idea. It's a good idea when she's in that kind of a mood, that kind of form. I need that long on back.
This is a tricky time. Anne Bosch given the job to bowl and restrict the Indian onslaught, which is developing in a big manner. Ismail bowled the previous over from this end, as Anne Bosch is bowling now. She's got 2. Kaka has got 3 overs left. It'll have to be between Sekakune and Bosch to fill in for the rest. Can be taken, will need the dive to come in from Shangase.
Not needed, Poonam. The 2 fielders patrolling the boundary line. Yes, you can back yourself to go over them. At this moment of time, intelligent cricket would be just tap it around. Give the strike to Harmanpreet Kaur. South Africa, they need a wicket here. Marizan Kaab has been really expensive today. In her 8 overs, she has gone for 47 runs without picking a wicket.
I don't see Marizan Kaab being thrown the ball the next over. It might be just Abonga Kaka. Or an over from Tumi Sekakune.
Keep speaking about Marizan Kaab. She's got 2 wickets in the series, 1 for 25 in the first game of 9 overs, 1 for 47 in the third. No wicket in the second. Hasn't picked up a wicket in the fourth. She is instrumental as far as the bowling lineup is concerned for South Africa. Of 51 of just 35 has put India in the driver's seat.
Well bowled. Coming back well after that wide down the leg side. It's been 6 of the over so far.
It's not easy to bowl in the death overs, especially somebody like Anna Bosch. doesn't have that pace. It's very difficult to bowl to somebody like Harmanpreet and Poonam Raut. And they're well set. 216 for 3.
Run stand between Mithali and Punam Raut, bettering that stand of 77 that they had in the last game. Sekakune. 1 for 43. There's protection on the boundary, front of the ground, long on, long off. That's the area that you would want to bowl more to Harmanpreet Kaur, not off a width. Very lucky. Very lucky. Any outside edge would have resulted in runs for Harmanpreet Kaur.
Close to the line. Harmanpreet batting on 35 of 20. She's got a couple of 30s and 40s in the series so far. Harman. She got 40 in the first. 36 in the third. She's got starts in the series. It's just a question of converting this into a big one. 40 or 41. Second match, she wasn't required. Third game, 36 or 46, so she's got starts. Now again, 36, not out. She's in the zone. She's talking to herself, pepping herself on to carry on. Stage is set.
Might just head to the boundary quickly. It's a wideish third fielder. First boundary of the over for India.
Outside edges, inside edges, doesn't matter. Agony for the bowler. I can understand that. Raut batting on 85. She deserves that 3-figure mark. The way she has played, the way she has shaped up. Initially took a little bit of time and has flourished after she's got her 50. Poonam Raut.
Two, 3 for 3.
अहमदाबाद कर रहा है T20 की तैयारी। कौन पड़ेगा किस पर भारी? इंडिया तैयार है अगले चैलेंज के लिए। देखिए पेटीएम इंडिया वर्सेस इंग्लैंड T20 सीरीज।
This broadcast is co-presented by Dream 11, make your team now. Byju's, keep learning. Maruti Suzuki. Opode. And Kamla Pasand, Anoka Sfad. In association with Pulsar, definitely male. Pepsi. Orient Eye Series fans. Speed Say Bardot with V. And Cadbury 5-Star.
223 for 3 at the moment, India. A run rate healthy, 5.07. 6 more overs left. Feeling the heat in the 4th ODI, South Africa. They want to keep things in control. They need to pick up wickets in the next 6 overs.
A regular member in the South African lineup, Shabnim Ismail, since her debut, reaches a milestone of 150 international ODI wickets, following Catherine Fitzpatrick, who got that milestone in 91 matches that she played.
What a list to be in. Shabnim Ismail, second fastest to 150 wickets, 105 innings. Elise Perry, Sanamir from Pakistan, Catherine Brunt from England, and Jhulan Goswami from India in that list. Oh, nice shot. Now there is a fielder in the deep, a square at third man, just cutting that boundary off.
You can understand Punam Raut. At the moment, she knows Harmanpreet Kaur is going great guns. 39 of 25. 156 strike rate. And at the other end, she's batting on 87. That's delightful. That's Punam Raut special. She'll be more comfortable dabbing the ball down to the third region and picking up a boundary. Gets into the 90s.
Gets into the nervous 90s. Delicately played. Past the diving keeper using the pace of Shabnim Ismail. She identified that vacant area. For Harman, the third man was much squarer. Moves up to 91 with that shot. She's played her part to perfection. In the third ODI Anjum, she came into bat, the very third delivery of the match. Took the pressure off by giving support to Smriti Mandhana. And again today, she's batted in number 3, came early when the score read just 17 on the board. India lost their first wicket when it was 17, and after that it has been Punam Raut throughout. Marizan Cap in the attack, a touch expensive by her standards.
You can feel for Punam Raut. She knows she's nearing another milestone. The 3-figure mark. The situation would be, does she rotate strike, give it back to Harmanpreet Kaur? There's not enough time. We're already into the 46th over. A player with 91 on front of her name is expected to score quickly. She's not really known to taunt the ball.
What has been really good from Poonam Raut is that she stays really still at the point of release of that ball. She's absolutely still. She doesn't move. She doesn't believe in the initial movement at all. That's why she can play shots like those. She's been in form. Rolling her fingers over the ball just to take pace off it, deceiving Harman on that occasion. Inside edge, will get a single. It's 233 for 3 surely. India is looking to go past that coveted 250 run mark. They need to target 260 or 265. 8 runs and over will get them to 266. .234.
Women in blue are ready to get back on the field, to take on the mighty Proteas women. And India is ready for this battle. Watch Paytm India versus South Africa Women's ODI series from 7th to 17th March at 9 AM, live on the Star Sports Network.
Last 4 overs for India. There's a little hold up in play. Change of gloves for Harmanpreet Kaur. The umpire just stepping in and asking them to speed up. The over rate's been good today, 15.3 from the South African team. Poonam Raut will be on strike.
All eyes on Poonam Raut, whether she gets to the 3-figure mark. 7 more runs required.